What's good, y'all? Welcome Bizak to Boo TV. Like, comment, and subscribe. And let's talk about the boy Dikembe Mutombo. Now, I just put out an episode briefly touching down on the news of Dikembe Mutombo being diagnosed with a brain tumor. So once again, I just want to say, hey man, get well soon. You and your family are in my thoughts and prayers. Initially, I was trying to figure out what was the pastime player that I wanted to do for like a player / performance analysis, and I was leaning towards Grant Hill. And then after the Dikembe Mutombo news came out, I was like, oh hell no, we doing Mutombo. We doing Mutombo. No. We doing Mutombo. What are we talking about? So, just a brief breakdown of Dikembe. Mutombo played 19 seasons in the NBA. He was drafted in 1991 by the Denver Nuggets. Played there for about 5 years. Did about another 5 years in Atlanta after that. Had a 2-year stint in Philadelphia. Played for the New Jersey Nets for a season, the New York Knicks for a season, and then he did 5 years with the Houston Rockets before retiring in 2009, I believe. Had 2 finals appearances, one with the Philadelphia 76ers and one with the New Jersey Nets. One being in 2001, the 2001 NBA Finals, and the other one in 2003 NBA Finals. For those of you that didn't know, Dikembe is one of the greatest shot blockers to ever grace the NBA. Arguably the greatest shot blocker to ever grace the NBA. I believe Dikembe Mutombo is second all time in blocks. Did I say steals previously, or did I say blocks? For some reason, I think I said steals. In case I said steals, I meant blocks. Dikembe Mutombo is one of the greatest shot blockers to ever grace the NBA. I can't remember. For some reason, I thought I said steals. Maybe I didn't. Shit, I'm losing my head. Anyway, with that being said, he is also one of the greatest defensive players I have ever seen in my lifetime watching live basketball in the NBA. Dikembe Mutombo was an 8-time NBA All-Star, and you have to, and I've said this before in other videos, is that he made an NBA All-Star team off his defensive prowess alone. He wasn't the only players. There were players in the 90s and 2000s and even the 80s. They were making All-Star teams purely based off their defensive prowess. So when you would get in these All-Star games, they weren't there to score. They were there to defend and block shots. So I miss those days. But yeah, Dikembe Mutombo, when you look at his career averages, it's one of those players where the stats don't jump out at you, right? You're not going to see 20-something points per game, 14 rebounds per game, 4 blocks for his career, or the tenure of his prime. No. And Dikembe's rookie season, he averaged 15 or 16 points. But after his rookie season, he never averaged 15 points again. In fact, his sophomore season, he was at 13. And then every year after that, for the next 13 years of his career, he was somewhere between, like, on average, he was about 10 points per game on average for the rest of his career. A lot of 10-point per game seasons, 11-point per game seasons, 12-point per game seasons, and he might have dropped into the single digits for maybe a couple years, not sure. But Dikembe Mutombo was a player that could have done more as far as scoring, but he knew what he was good at, he knew what he was elite at, and he knew what the team needed him to do, and he was okay playing inside that role. He was okay getting his 10 to 15 rebounds a game. He was okay getting his, 2 to 5 block shots a game. And he was good getting his 10 points a game off, cleaning up the boards and catching passes. on the drop. You know what I mean? And he was content with that. Did he have the ability to, be maybe a 15, 20 point per game scorer for his career? Absolutely. But that's not what the teams needed him to do. And he wanted to assert all his attention and focus and anchor the defense for that team. When Dikembe Mutombo would go to new teams, his defense alone, his defensive presence alone would drastically change the defense for that franchise. I can't remember if it was, I think it was maybe even Atlanta. When he went over to Atlanta, don't quote me on this, I think it was Atlanta. They were one of the worst defensive teams in the league. The minute they got Dikembe Mutombo, they became one of the best defensive leagues in the team, off of his ability to alter shots and shot block and control the paint alone. And even in that run that Philadelphia made to the finals, yes, Allen Iverson carried a bunch of players that weren't on his caliber, Allen Iverson carried a bunch of players that weren't up to his caliber of player on par with Allen Iverson offensively. But Dikembe Mutombo definitely was the defensive anchor for that team. And it wasn't until they got Mutombo did they become one of the better defensive teams in the league. Were they the best defensive team in the league that season? I'm not sure, but they were definitely a top defensive team in the league. All right. Dikembe Mutombo, he wasn't like a super athletic center. Despite him being able to block all these shots, he wasn't jumping out the gym like that. He wasn't super athletic. But he was guaranteed it was like a 50%, maybe even more than 50%. You throw that joint up, he clapping that joint back. No. He was really good off his feet. He had really good hands, and his timing was exquisite. Exquisite timing, quick off his feet, and great on the recovery. Dikembe will block a shot. The ball go one direction. He's back on his feet, turn around, ready to block the next shot. Oh, another one going up and blocking that too. Yo, Mutombo was that dude. That dude. Amazing feet. Amazing timing. Because you look at a lot of his block shots and he ain't really like head at the rim, blocking stuff all the way over the rim. It wasn't like that on the regular, but his timing was incredible. He was a force. And when he wasn't blocking your shot, you're damn sure he was altering it into a much more difficult shot. You had a lot of players that was scared to go climb Mount Mutombo, is what he used to call it. Nobody want to climb Mount Mutombo. 8-time NBA All-Star, All-NBA Second Team 2001, 2-time All-NBA 13, 4-time NBA Defensive Player of the Year, 3-time NBA All-Defensive First Time, 3-time NBA All-Defensive Second Team, NBA All-Rookie First Team, 2 times NBA Rebounding Leader 2000 and 2001, 3-time NBA Blocks Leader. Come on, man. I had to write all that down. I had to write all that down. I didn't know all that by heart, but the dude has a hell of a track record, and definitely just want to take this moment to pay homage to the boy, Dikembe Mutombo. And we're going to take a look, instead of looking at like career block shots or top 10 block shots or just highlights, we're going to take a look at a very underrated game, one of the better NBA performances I've ever seen with my own eyes, by Dikembe Mutombo when he was with the Atlanta Hawks in 1999 versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Dikembe had like, don't quote me on this, he had like 29 points, 27 rebounds, 6 or 7 blocks on 100% field goal percentage. It was nuts. Let's take a look at the highlights from this video, shall we? All right, so the boy Dikembe Mutombo actually had 27 points and 29 rebounds And Kevin Garnett held his own too. KG had 22, 15, and 10 and 7 steals. My God. Kevin Garnett almost had a quadruple double. Whew. Sheesh. And video produced by AL's Highlights World. Appreciate you. Let's take a look at it.
Opening tip controlled by Alan Henderson. Long board secured by Brandon. His 15-footer is short. And Cole's the rebound. That's been one problem for the Timberwolves.
I love that Atlanta Hawks logo.
Cole's in and out, but Henderson there short.
Give me that. Or throw that joint down. Or throw that joint down nasty.
Start of the game, the lane is wide open. Dikembe can really have a field day. JJ and Bimbo aggressive early, looking for a quick shot, but
passing the ball around. KG mid-range. That was always butter. That was always butter for Garnett.
Jackson's pass intercepted by Garnett. Ahead to Seeley.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be doing a Kevin Garnett video soon.
And Jim Jackson with his first. It has been a winless month of December for the Timberwolves. Nesterovic with the skyhook over Mutombo.
Mutombo was about to eat that for dinner.
Ryder passing out of the double team has it intercepted. Seeley to Garnett for the easy finger roll lay-in. Kevin with 4. Seeley in traffic, and Deke comes back to swat it.
No.
Second in the league in blocks. Deke was high at the
Who was first? Probably Zoe.
To get that block. Jackson from the wing scores.
Well, the Portland connection, Isaiah Ryder penetrating, drawing the D.
Garnett matched against Henderson. KG in the air. Good. This is what you were talking about, Mike. His great versatility. Here's Ryder. Into the paint. Tried to dish to Henderson, broken up.
A little too difficult.
This is looking more like Kevin Garnett highlights. Give me that rebound.
Powers up and bangs it.
So easy. Using the backboard.
Nice cut by Alan Henderson and a very nice pass by Jackson.
Garnett. Kevin with 8. Jim Jackson. Works on the
Mutombo was trying to push the smaller defender out to Garnett.
Brandon spins home.
He didn't want to get left out there with him.
Loose ball foul on Atlanta. Seeley. Mishandle. Shot clock at 7. Jackson couldn't get it to go. Brandon scoots it over to Garnett. Serbiak with 4 on the clock short.
Give me that rebound. Block that. What we doing? What we doing? Dump it back into him. Nope. Give me that rebound.
Poked away, and Garnett with another fine defensive play.
That's how he got them 7 steals.
Look at the nice pass right there. Handles the break. Garnett does it all. Even yells encouragement to his teammates. Quick double team.
And Ryder throws it right into the hands of Garnett, but off Brandon out of bounds. The ball belongs to Atlanta after a timeout. Minnesota doing a terrific job at transition. Ryder has it drop off. Rebound to Dikembe.
Give me that. And 1. And 1. And I'm going to hit the free throw. Give it back to Mutombo.
12 points in the paint early.
Give me that. Good right hand. Good post move.
Dikembe in double figures. Ryder isolated.
100% field goal percentage. What we talking about? Oh, beautiful pass. Just kept it up high and dropped it off.
Nice play in the lane from Dikembe to Henderson. Just takes it up and slams it.
Minnesota trying to end that Atlanta run. They go to Garnett to do it.
KG is a problem.
Across to Terry. JT in traffic had it deflected. Lorenzen Wright gathers. Short. Tip to Crawford. Over to KG. Timberwolves running. Tough lead for Brandon. Inside back to Garnett for the slam. Quick hitter. In transition. Kevin Garnett with a dozen. Garnett with the steal. Dish. The flip is good.
Y'all really let KG out here flirt with a quadruple double.
Making steals, putting pressure on, assisting.
T-Wolves have scored 6 in a row. Terry short. Rebound tipped away to Mutombo. The fake.
Good pump fake.
Dunk is good.
Just went up easy. Like I said, he wasn't really a pogo stick, jumper.
Shot clock at 7. Here's Henderson. And the tip in, good by Mutombo.
He moved the defender out the way to get in position to get that tip too.
45-41 Atlanta.
Looks almost, sorry, Bart, looks almost too easy from the inside for the Hawks. Boy, Terrell
Bang, bang, boogie.
running their patterns pretty well here this evening. Chris coming off screens, passes right on time.
Here's Brandon.
Give me another block shot, baby.
KG holds it high. Works on Henderson.
Ooh.
And throws it down. My goodness.
Mutombo, this is your tribute video, but looks like Garnett had a hell of a game, too.
Aggressive, passionate with the slam.
Kevin
Ooh.
Garnett at 7 feet, maybe even 7'1". He's got that velvet touch.
Put him on a poster, baby.
Power game too, as Mr. Mutombo can attempt. Here's Ryder. This time doubled by Garnett. Goes cross court. Jackson did a good job to tip it. His shot.
Another rebound. What we doing?
Mutombo battling.
Give me that, boy. And got in his face. And got in his face.
Ryder. 3 seconds.
Good pass.
Coles at the end of the buzzer.
Give me that, boy. Left hand.
Rebound. He puts it up and in. Count it in the foul.
He can't miss tonight. Just feed him and fan him. Everything's gonna go. Dikembe's 8 for 8, perfect from the field.
Garnett with the turnaround.
Boy, he is something special though. Kevin Garnett, what a player, Bob. I remember when he came out of high school early, and I myself questioned if it were a good move.
Dude, I love watching big men where they get the post pass and they send a double team and they just keep the ball high and look over the defenders and find out, you know, where's the best pass going to go. Shaq used to do that a lot.
Outside Ryder for 3.
Beautiful. Found the combination inside out. Can't double team everybody.
Isaiah Ryder
gets the open look.
Terrell Brandon looks. Finds Garnett. Outside Anthony Peeler. Getting it right back over Ryder.
I remember Anthony Peeler.
It was a 2, however. Anthony
There's a double.
Seeley comes to double. They go right back to Mutombo.
Look at that. Mutombo said, I got the mid-range, baby. He said, what we doing? Mid-range, baby. He's like, they don't credit me. I could shoot a little mid-range jumper, and I'm good on my free throws.
They've got a streak of 7 road games in their next 9. Peeler up and in. Boy, Anthony Peeler's gotten hot in the last couple of minutes.
Brandon pretty dangerous on this pick and roll.
Yes, he is.
A good shooter.
Give me that rebound, boy. And I'm going to throw that pass, baby.
Mutombo's long lead to Henderson. Draws the foul on Garnett and lays it in.
And Coach Wilkins was even pumped on the sideline to see his power forward make these kind of aggressive moves.
Coles penetrates the popper. In and out. Deke.
Good rebound.
Count it, the foul. Boy, Mutombo has been something else tonight.
Yeah, he ain't playing around.
Serbiak floats it into Garnett. KG with the shot.
Man, that is so awesome.
He is something else.
Yes, indeed. And has all the fundamentals down. This is a kid that didn't even go to college and played a lot of street ball, but that was as good a fundamentals as you'll see.
Speaking of Jim Jackson, in and out, back in. Under 2 to go in the period. Peeler bounce to Garnett. Nesterovich. Good touch. In double figures with 10. Garnett. Baseline drive.
Good pass.
For the dunk.
KG was a super underrated passer, man. KG was a monster hybrid of a player.
Toss ahead to Henderson. What a feed by Henderson. What a block by Garnett.
You're right on both accounts.
5:15 left. That leaves the door open for the Timberwolves and negates that great defensive play by Lorenzen Wright.
Dude, KG is killing them on the jumper today.
Fourth quarter basket, 93 to 90 to 83.
Ryder has a mismatch. He's got to go quickly, which he does.
Give me that rebound.
Another board and another basket.
All day. It's rebound city out here. I'm going for 29 boards, baby.
And Minnesota takes a timeout with 3:51 left. Here's Avery. Into the paint, short. Got it back. Deke blocked that one. Garnett behind the back. And Nesterovich with the baby hook.
Hell of a pass, but hell of a block, too, by Dikembe.
Congratulations to Kevin Garnett, his second career triple-double. Avery for 3, no good. And Dikembe Mutombo knocks it into the seats. His 5th.
That shit out of here, son. That shit out of here. Playing that. No, no, no. Yeah, shit, boy. Fuck out of here. Mount Mutombo, baby. You better not climb this mountain again. I'm sending everything. I'm sending everything. 6 blocks, man.
For 3, no good. Deke gets the final rebound of the night.
The rich get richer.
Dikembe Mutombo absolutely overpowered the Minnesota Timberwolves. 27 points, 29 rebounds, and 6 block shots. Did not miss a shot.
Yo, that was a hell of a duel. I didn't know Kevin Garnett was flirting with a quadruple double. That was a hell of a duel, man. But Mutombo held the anchor down, baby. Held the ship down, dropped the anchor. We ain't going nowhere. This my house. Ain't nobody getting off this ship without me throwing them overboard, baby. What we talking about? Monster game. Boy, that one block he caught. Boy, you sit that joint out, boy. What are you talking about, man? Anyway, man, we got to see Mutombo in one of his best games, arguably, statistically, his best game ever, or one of them. But yeah, let me know what you think about Dikembe Mutombo. Did you ever get a chance to watch him play while he was an active player? Did you ever get a chance to watch him did you ever get a chance to watch him play live? I never did. I would have liked to see Mutombo play live. I don't think I did. But yeah, man, appreciate you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about Dikembe, and what's your favorite Dikembe moment. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. We out, baby.